did your part well. But as you'll see, I don't need you anymore.
How's it going, Warlords? The DarkBritton is back on the stage. And as always, I'm joined by my amazing co-hosts.
Hey, how's it going?
This time.
Oh.
I'll go first this time. My name is Samurai Drew, and I have a cat in the background, which might make this video a little more interesting.
Hey, how's it going? And I'm Bullet.
Drew, this video is already interesting because we're talking about our favorite chapters from One Piece from 2020, which of all things has been a crazy year. We haven't gotten as many chapters as we normally get, which is roughly around 40, 42. But in a year where we got 33 chapters, we did get a lot of things that stood out to us. Came up with some that we're just going to talk about briefly and really just our thoughts, what really came about of it, and just where we're going to go forward, okay? So I'm going to start this off with 967, literally almost a year from right where we are, Roger's Adventure. Honestly, I can't wait to see this in the anime. This is going to be absolutely iconic when it's going to be all fleshed out. But seeing Odin and Roger on their little adventure, knowing that Frankie actually met Odin, which is pretty cool, back when he was a little tyke. Roger went and hung out with Tom. Just the various interactions. Madame Charlie when she was a baby. But above all else, and I'll always remember this for the rest of my life, the end, where we get the understanding that it's not Raftail, it's Laugh-Tail. And it's just this culmination of a story since 1997. We now know a little bit more, which is incredibly iconic, and I will always love 967 for that.
So, really quick, I just want to talk about the whole Laugh-Tell thing. Because, Doug, you and I saw Stampede, and during that, they go, Laugh-Tell in it, and we're like, oh my god, what is this, some kind of translation thing? Kind of figure out, oh, that's the real name. We've just been saying it wrong for 20 years now.
Well, that's just the interesting aspect, and that's why I really do love One Piece, is because a terminology that we can have for literally 20 years is just turned like that. And it just goes to show how the depth of the story and how great it is. So that's 967. Any thoughts, Bullet, on that one?
It was a good chapter. It was not in my top 5 or 11.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. The next one I want to put. Go ahead.
But yeah, like Drew said, we saw it in Stampede.
It was spoiled for you. You were spoiled before it was cool. So, but then how about the next one?
That's my number one
to you. Is 971, which is going to be Sentenced to Boil. This is going to be the climax of Odin's flashback, and that's basically where he is to jump in the oil, and we first see how the oil desecrates someone that just randomly falls in. Looking around, I think that Yamato is in the back when you go back and look retrospectively. I believe Yamato is in the back on page... What is this? Page 5. Someone called, I think it was Sawyer may have called that out. That was Yamato that's standing up next over the dead body. And it's just one of those chapters where Odin having the scabbards on his head, and that's literally why his hair was shaped to be like that. It was like destined to hold a plank above his head for a freaking hour with 9 full-grown men. It's just one of those chapters where, for me, it would have to be in my top 5. That's why his hair was like that?
No. The, what is it called? The Hour of Legends?
Oh, yeah. That goes straight to Bullet on that, because we thought it was the fight, and it was just like, oh, that was lame. And he was like, I think it's the boiling. We're just like, who lasts for an hour? Odin lasts for an hour. So, Bullet the theorist. Just shooting out the theories, apparently. Acing them. So, overall, 971, awesome chapter. And ending with Shinobu telling everyone what happened was a really good touch. So that's why I feel it would need to make it into the top chapters for the year. Thoughts?
Well, maybe it didn't hit me that for some reason that Odin thing is really good, but not in my top 10. But I still really like it.
It was a great chapter. I mean, Born to Boil.
Okay,
Great
that's
line.
fine.
Still not in my top 5.
So
But,
the only reason I'm including 972 in mine is because this is when Odin dies. We see him die with a smile on his face as he fades into the oil. He does the Shogun, I am Odin and I was born to you, and then just gets popped off.
it was a great line. I just didn't put any of the flashback in mine because I was just tired of being in flashback for.
It was
I
the
don't even
majority
know
of our
how long.
year, and that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Drew,
I like short flashbacks.
Drew, any thoughts on Born to Boil?
Let's go. Let's keep it going.
All right, so Doug, that leads us into one that you want to nominate, right?
Yeah, chapter 974. I specifically like it for the final panel in there. It is when we finally get to see, for the first time this year, Luffy, Law, and Kid all together. And it's the panel where they say, when you're at sea, you fight pirates.
That's
So,
dope. I remember that one too. That was around our first. That was around when we are about to start doing these live reactions, and it had the Conjuro reveal.
Yep. So, I thought that was...
Oh man, what did we say? Karen was the second traitor, right? In the live stream?
Yeah, no, Joker was saying that. No, Joker said that Carrot's the second traitor, and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. Oh my god.
For anyone
that'd be so
thinking
great.
what we're talking about, it's our live stream that I'll put right here in our description. Nice little technology here. So, all right.
Bam.
And then, so that's 974. I had on my list 975. Kinemon's Clever Trick. I'm sorry, but this is the moment of the year for me personally, because I remember reading that, and we read it multiple times, and it's like I don't understand. I thought it was something different, so apparently by cutting out the middle, it turned into a port instead of, or the original place they were supposed to meet. But Kinemon thought it meant lizard. And it's Oda.
Yeah,
this is
no,
one of
it
the
was
best
absolutely
parts.
hilarious.
This is one of the best
my
aspects
God.
of Oda's writing that really somewhat goes under noticed, is that little twist that that whoever we're following, we understand logically that makes sense. However, everyone else sees the exact same thing and understands it a completely different way, and leaving us just like, huh. Yeah, I remember yelling. It's just like, Kinemon, really? Wow. King of Lightning freaked. Everyone was freaking out in that reaction.
I think we had a pretty good reaction to that too, because we were recording then, and yeah, we were going absolutely nuts for that. I remember that.
Just the big
his
brain
dark silhouetted
plays.
face.
And I love the memes that came from that too.
So
It's got like all the equations going on around them.
exactly.
Oh right. Oh, wasn't that the thumbnail for that?
Yep,
Oh my god.
exactly.
Yes, I think that was her thumbnail. Yeah. That was hilarious.
975, an epic chapter, and this is going to lead into a slew of chapters that Bullet wants to nominate for on his aspect. So what do you got for us,
Okay.
Bullet?
Alright, well, I mean, it took us, I don't know, what, a decade to get to chapter 976 when Jinbei officially joins the Straw Hats.
Oh right. Right. Oh my gosh.
you know.
Fair.
That's so funny because
Fair.
everyone was confused if he was on or not, and it was like, okay, we just gotta like legit just like make sure.
Like,
everyone sits
is he alive? Is he dead? What happened to him with Big Mom? And you know, we finally get to see him. So that's why I nominate that chapter. You know, any thoughts, Wayne?
No, I love it specifically because of that. He gives his own little epic speech.
Well, the speech comes in the next chapter. Like, he shows up right at the end of this chapter.
I thought
So-
the speech was... Sorry, I was just...
Oh, then I'm completely wrong on my little thing.
Well, I mean, he's like, haha, sorry for forcing you to wait like that.
Yeah,
But I've
because...
come back alive, just as I promised, Luffy.
Yeah, because it's... For the sake of a long and fruitful relationship, I would be pleased to make your acquaintance. So that's what I mean by like his intro thing, and that's when even Law, who didn't realize that they were connected, Kid, who's just like, he's joining the what?
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by his intro moment, because he had... Sorry, I keep on looking at my mouse pad and I keep on smiling. I put my phone down. I was like, oh.
Why would you be so distracted by your mouse pad? I don't get it.
You leave Drew, leave your pussy alone. Pay attention.
Oh, man.
We're going to hell. Anyway, so on to the next one. What was the next nominee?
Yeah.
Alright, so I picked 982.
982.
Specifically for the encounter with Chopper and Big Mom.
Ooh.
And then also at the end of that chapter, we've got Luffy meeting Alti. I like Alti.
I do too.
Right.
I do too.
So,
a lot.
You know, the introduction of that character, and just, I don't know, Chopper's really had some great, funny moments this year.
And for anyone who's confused on what he means, this is when the tank shoots Big Mom in the face, and he's like, direct hit, let's get out of here, and then they just book it. And she just comes out of it straight Jurassic Park style. Just...
Yeah, no, I thought it was great. I just
awesome.
love Chopper in the tank there. It's like,
Commander Chopper.
yeah, it's great. And then chapter 984, we meet our new Straw Hat, maybe? Yamato?
Hell yeah!
Well, that's the thing. I didn't think this one just because we met, but we didn't meet. Actually, no, wait. This is the one where we meet, right?
Yeah,
Sorry,
got her,
I got it mixed up. That's my fault. Yep, that's my fault. I got it mixed up with 83. So yeah, 84.
Yeah, no,
she's hot.
yeah, yeah.
I think she's hot. I dig the athletic women, so... And the fact that her hair's blonde, or is white with the red tips, is really cool. I'm hoping that she gets a good voice actress. That's going to be the thing that makes... How she's animated is going to make it or break it for me, though. But she is about... I can call that 2021, 2022, you're going to see nothing but Yamato cosplay.
Can you,
Oh, that's gonna be great.
It's going to be so
I
easy to
love
do
that.
it, too.
We were introduced to her in July.
Oh.
Right.
It feels like I've been in love with her for my entire life, though.
I know.
Simps.
We're not on Twitch, but be careful because it's banned on Twitch.
Oh.
Saying simp is
Oh
banned
yeah, that's right, isn't it?
on Twitch now. What was the next one, boy?
For me, it is 985. Kaido.
Great color spread though on that one.
Kaido in with his sword, cutting off Orochi's head.
Oh yeah, this was the new Onigashima project.
Yeah. Like, you see him cut off Orochi's head.
I don't think Orochi's done though. That's the thing.
I don't. Even if he's not, you still see him get his head cut off.
Which is very fair.
You know, that was a pleasant thing
Yeah,
to
that
see.
was great. I really like that. It's like in Spondum gets his nuts crashed in, you know? It's like the same kind of like, oh, thank God this that cannibal zombie.
The
He was such an
poetry.
irritating character, you wanted something bad to happen to him. And it finally happened. Alright? That's really the only reason why I like that one a lot.
Also fair.
And then for my next one is chapter 988.
Okay.
Alright? Now, maybe I just have a fetish for Big Mom getting her face punched or being shot at, but,
How dare
I'm
you? She's
Frankie,
such an
the
underused
Freedom
character.
Rider. When he and Brooke just fly in,
yeah.
smash Big Mom in the face. All right. In all honesty,
Oh, that
I've
is
been
hype, that's
hoping
hype.
for Frankie to take on Big Mom this whole time.
Oh my
The amount of
God.
times that his vehicles have gone up against Big Mom. You know, the tank, his motorcycle.
Oh right. Oh right. Yeah.
She's gonna wreck Frankie.
Yeah, and what does Frankie say when he gets out of the motorcycle and he looks at Nami? He's like, "Dry your tears, Nami. I'm here."
yeah,
Something
I've
like
got
that.
Yeah. Does someone have a runny nose? No, he says, oops, did I just run over something? Oh well.
This is also the chapter where the Minx go Sulong and score off against Jack, which is pretty dope.
Yeah, that wasn't as good as... I don't know. I just... Brooke
You like a Frankie better.
and Frankie, hands down my favorite Straw Hats. Alright?
Oh,
I can
cool.
respect it.
Oh.
I can respect
Yeah.
it. Well, there we go.
So,
And then, so that takes us into my submission, which is
apparently every chapter, because you had 11.
out of 33, so like 33%.
No, I know. I'm just saying,
A third,
like,
I thought
the rest
were-
of the chapters. We could just say 989 through 999.
Oh, I know.
Also fair.
These last 10
Let's go.
yeah.
Let's,
Here's the
let's
thing,
Go to what
how can
chapters
you-
Wayne didn't like.
Yeah. Basically anything that wasn't incredibly epic, because in the reason that 989 is nominated for me is because we understand what the numbers are. We understand that the numbers fucking tie back to Punk Hazard, because I'll put the video up, the clip up. But in Punk Hazard, they had it looked like a Nigashima, but it's a monster with a monster helmet with horns, and it looks like that was where the numbers were being stored. So there was that connection to Kaido there, and there's a connection to Big Oars, especially in the aspect where Luffy's like, we fought dudes like this before. We're not afraid of this. So that's why for me, 989 really has to even be mentioned, especially because Big Mom's like, oh, that's what he bought from not Vegapunk. Vegapunk actually.
Caesar.
No, I don't think he bought him from
Vegapunk?
Caesar. He bought him from Vegapunk because he bought them some time ago. Caesar's only been in Punk Hazard for like 2-3 years, and he's had the numbers for at least 5 to 10 from the sounds of what Big Mom is making it to be. So he's had the numbers for a minute. So that's why 989 for me was just like, there's so much going on. But any thoughts on 989, boys? Or
Oh man, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I'm excited when you get to those 999 numbers.
yes,
Yeah.
but it also does. And 989 also does end with the first full straw hat, full panel with all of them really getting ready to start.
I completely. Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah,
going up
that-
now.
that-
That's
So
going up now.
that's why
That was a good one.
So that because Jinbei is just like, I'm finally here after 300 chapters, along with everyone else. So there's 992, and that mainly comes in because this is when all the scabbards are getting their individual hits off of Kaido, and it's 17, 18 pages, but it feels incredibly short because we have Big Mom talking to Perospero and is like, do you not trust me? And he's like, which is incredibly funny. And it ends in this incredibly metal action shot of the scabbards going up against Kaido, all landing hits, and ending with the Paradise Tatsuka, as well as Raizo proving that he is the Hokage with his reflect, whatever the hell he's doing.
Right.
That scroll. When he hit that pose, just you have to put it. After Raizo hits that pose in front of Kaido getting lit up, just you have to give it to him. You have to make it in the
that
top.
That pose was legendary.
I've always liked Raizo. So
he literally is a meme in every facial feature. Thoughts,
Imagine
gentlemen?
having that big of a freaking head. Yeah.
You do. Anyway.
You should get with Ivankov.
Now I'm thinking it. Oh. Now
I know,
the image is in my head. All right, we have 4 more chapters that I want to review, or at least nominate for chapters of the year. That's going to be 995, which introduces us to not only Sulong Carrot, but Sulong Wanda. And if you're not a furry yet, you're probably thinking
Never will
about
be.
it.
No.
Yeah.
Carrot's useless.
Carrot's a traitor.
Carrot's the traitor, apparently. This is the one that ends with the Ultimortar
ranch dressing.
and Usopp taking an Ultimortar straight to the skull. Which for me, it's one of those Usopp moments that I kind of really want to include in the chapters of the year, just because.
Nami had her moment after that too.
That's why that chapter is also nominated. Oh no, 96 isn't. 97 is nominated. So any thoughts on? And I can even probably pull 95, just because it may not be as epic as some people want to say, but between Wanda Sulong and then the Ultimortar straight to Usopp's head, after this is what got Luffy sweating, it's one of those where you're like, respect it. Respect Usopp's skull.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then we Usopp is just a regular human. Usopp is just like a regular human, but like you notice that even if he's a really freaking built regular human. He's actually been working out. He has good damage control, and you got to give it to him that as much as a wimpy as he is,
he can get his butt kicked.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
He's ass kick.
Very frequently.
Not kick ass. He's ass kick.
Ass kick.
Yeah.
So.
It's kick ass kicking kicker.
And
he's good at getting his butt kicked.
Speaking of butt kicked, the chapter that caused a ton of controversy in our community, 997, needs to be referenced just because of that. Because Sanji gets his butt kicked, and Zoro kicks butt. And the fact that this had to cause Reddit to shut down for 12 hours, the One Piece Reddit to shut down for 12 hours, because everyone was at each other's throats, was epic enough. To Sanji getting caught, also epic, because pretty sure the chapter before this, Ivankov was supposed to be there, right, Bullet?
Hey.
And this chapter just showed that Ivankov wasn't here.
Oh shit, man!
No more scans for me. Except for this week. Let me tell you.
I will kill you.
I'm gonna kill you.
Bring it up one more time.
But for me, those are the 2 reasons. Was the issue that it caused within our community in real life, as well as Zoro. I thought in that flashback, in that live reaction, I literally was freaking out that Zoro was doing Conqueror's Haki. Brooke was freaking out that he was doing Conqueror's Haki, and Zoro was just like, I never did this. Like, what's going on? He also did cut down. He sliced Apu in this one too. Apu is just taking damage, and
He
this
gets to
is the Onigashima is now afloat chapter. So, ideas, thoughts on that? Because these next two are arguably the best of the year. I would say that these two and the 967 could arguably be the best 3 chapters of the year, personally.
Why?
967 because it was Roger's adventure and we got to see so much amazing stuff. And 998 because we get Ancient Times, baby. Oh my goodness. And just because of Ancient Times being the kid that I am and getting to see everyone's fruit and just this awesome big reveal, as well as seeing what is it? Who's lair, which even we were just like, wait, are those scratching posts? It was 998 was not only a really good reveal that 10-year-old Wayne would absolutely love because I was a dinosaur fan, but we had also got to see a lot more character as far as the characters Toby Roppo. So that's why I would say 998. Let's see here. So yeah, Ancient Times. And that's why I would say that, as well as 999, which is Kaido's Devil Fruit, not officially revealed, but the detailing behind it puts that up there with the top 3 of the year for me.
Was that miso? Was that the fish fruit, right? The
Uo.
miso?
Oh my goodness! And this is
Uo.
This is why we need to cover Library of Ohara, because Library of Ohara pointed out that Kaido's laugh is probably one of the biggest tells that we ever got. Udo.
Oh, it says he's going fish.
Yes, he's basically saying fish. So, and it's an amazing.
That's so funny.
Which is crazy. But this is why, one, we need to review Library of Ohara. For those who don't know what we're talking about, go ahead and check out Reviewer's Review. We'll put the link to our playlist right here. And yeah, any thoughts on the top chapters of the year, gentlemen? Looks like Doug's face just went all red from something on his screen.
My headphone just went out, so I can't hear you guys anymore.
Okay, so that's going to be enough for us. Doug, anything for the people?
Oh, I'm all set, man.
All right, stay reckless, Warlords.
Been a great year. Looking forward to chapter 1000, huh?
You shut your mouth. You keep it shut. No spoilers. All right, take it easy, Warlords. Peace.